Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video, and yeah, we're back on this account. I've made a lot of progress since the previous episode, so yeah, let's get a quick overview of those upgrades. So the first major one being the pet house. Okay, so the pet house has been upgraded from, I think it was either under construction or at level 1 in the previous episode. Now it's level 4, right? So yeah, no, I only just got it to level 4 like today, and was it yesterday? I already forgot. I think it was yesterday. I got it to level 4 yesterday. And yeah, so it was upgrading from level 1 to level 2, but then I used 2 books of building or book of buildings, whatever it is, and then also a rune to sort of get it up to level 4. So yeah, now we're at level 4, and we've most importantly got the unicorn. Unfortunately, I don't have enough dark elixir just yet to place it down for upgrade, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's all right. It's not the end of the world. You can also tell that I've upgraded Lassie to level 4, and that was because I didn't. Oh yeah, I think I'm the powers must have been level 1 during the previous episode, but yeah, I've upgraded Lassie to level 4 because whilst the pet house was upgrading, I had like max dark elixir, right? And I wasn't able to sort of, farm any more dark elixir, which is not ideal. So I decided just to dump it onto Lassie, and level 4, she being like level 4, is like pretty good. It's better than level 1, right? So yeah, I just decided to spend a bit of dark elixir on Lassie and get her to a decent level. And yeah, but right now we don't have enough dark elixir, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but that's fine. We're gonna get some more soon to upgrade the unicorn and obviously get a better more heal per kind of like hit or whatever. Yeah. So that's the pet house. Now moving on to the lab. I have upgraded a few things. So I think the healer, it was either upgraded in the last episode or was upgrading. Now it's level 7, so now we can do really good queen charges. I've also upgraded the miner to level 8 because, like Town Hall 13, I'm probably going to run the hybrid attack strategy at Town Hall 14. And the mine is probably like, the most important or second most important trip in that army. So that's why I upgraded the miner. And then, yeah, right now we're upgrading the baby dragon to level 8. Now, you may have noticed that I've got a lot of E-dragons in my current army. In fact, yeah, so 8 E-dragons, 8 balloons, but also 2 baby dragons. And I'm using this attack strategy because I don't have any heroes. But if you go into my quick train tab, pretty much every single army, except for my farming army, has a baby dragon in it, right? So that's why I wanted to upgrade the baby dragon to level 8, because it's like a troop that appears in all of my armies. So I figured I might as well upgrade it. So then if I switch armies, I'm always going to have at least one troop that's like kind of flexible and highly upgraded. So yeah, that's why I upgraded the baby dragon to level 8. And then what else? I think the spells, the poison spell's level 8 now. I think in the previous episode it was level 7, but now it's level 8, which is great. And I think that's actually it. Yeah, not too many upgrades. I'm going to upgrade the Hog Rider probably right after the baby dragon. And then maybe the Electro Dragon, because obviously no heroes, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. We don't like no heroes, but we have to revert to some other sorts of armies, and Electro Dragon Spam is one of the most easy to use and strong armies at pretty much Town Hall 14 and the other town halls around it. But yeah, first we're gonna have to upgrade the Hog Rider, which is gonna take a bit of dark elixir, and it's pretty annoying to grind dark elixir, but it'll be fine. So yeah, that's pretty much the lab. With the buildings and structures, yeah, so I'm upgrading 3 builder huts to level 2. because obviously we would like to have the repair per second of 50 and 80 damage per second, rather than 0 and 0 respectively, right? It's better to have some sort of stat, as opposed to no stats for the builder huts. That's why I'm kind of upgrading the builder huts to the level 2, because if I hover, like, go onto this builder hut, level 1, it's just 250 house points. House points, hit points, not house points, hit points. And then, but if I press the upgrade button, you can see the hit points goes up to 1000. The funny thing is, actually, if you place a wall breaker and it breaks the wall right next to a builder's hut, that builder hut gets destroyed. That builder's hut, gets destroyed. So if you upgrade it, though, if you upgrade the build hut, it won't get destroyed, which is pretty cool. And obviously we've got the plus 80 DPS, plus 50 repair per second, which is, the damage per second is kind of similar to an archer tower, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's why we want to upgrade the builder huts to level 2. And that's why I have 3 of 5 of them going to level 2 right this second, which is going to be pretty cool. For the other 3 builders, one of them is on the gold storage, because we want to obviously have as much kind of capacity as possible for our resources. But the other 2 are on heroes, so the Grand Warden and the Archer Queen. If I that's not really a good tab, but if I go into the Grand Warden is going to level 52, and the Archer Queen is going to level 77. The max level for the Archer Queen is 80, and the max level for the Grand Warden is level 55 for Town Hall 14. So if I get it over and done with, then I'm pretty much good to go. And then I'll start to shift my focus to maybe the king and the champion first, and then the king. And yeah, so that's pretty much it with the builders. Once the builder hut kind of is complete, I'm going to place it on another builder hut, like a level 1 builder hut. And then once the gold storage is completed, onto the final builder hut that's still level 1. And then once this third build is complete, probably on a storage. So yeah, that's the game plan for the short-term game plan. That's a short-term game plan. With the blacksmith, okay, I've upgraded a few things. So I'm not sure if the giant gauntlet was maxed. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, the giant gauntlet I think was maxed at the previous episode. If it wasn't, well, now it is, which is great because now we've got 16 seconds of the ability and 50% incoming damage reduction, and then 2.5 tiles of area damage. Pretty cool. But level 21 is actually the max level for Town Hall 14. So I cannot upgrade it any further, which means it's the level is kind of at its max. And the Giant Gauntlet is like a really good ability, right? A really good piece of equipment. So it's good to have a really strong piece of equipment kind of already maxed out. Just like the Eternal Tome, which is good. I've upgraded the Royal Gem to level 12 as well. So now we have 2000 HP sort of restored when it's activated, which is fantastic news. I think I just upgraded it today, so it was on 1800, now it's 2000, which is pretty good. The Hog Rider Puppet I've upgraded to level 8, so now we have a bit better but we have better hogs spawned. But once we get this to level 9, we're going to have even better hogs, level 9 Hog Riders, which is a huge difference. But we also get this nice bonus health recovery of 520 will become 560, but yeah, 520. And in conjunction with the Royal Gem, you can see 2000, this one's 520, it's going to be at least 2500 HP restored, right? Which is really good. And I think that's it. The Invisibility Vial and Frozen Arrow were the same level, and the Healing Tome was the same level as well. So yeah, that's hero equipment. Anything else to update on in the home village? Oh yes, so I did have a bit of a think, the past few days about what the game plan for Town Hall 14 would be in the long run. And I think I kind of want to stay to max Town Hall 14 rather than jump straight to Town Hall 15. It's just going to be a lot of kind of catching up at Town Hall 15, which really does stack up due to the upgrade costs and time. It's still kind of like a decision that's not finalized, so yeah, but I at least want to get the King and Royal Champion, like all the heroes maxed out before I get to move to Town Hall 15. And I also want to be able to, get all the builders' huts upgraded to 2 or 3, and then all the storages maxed, the workshop maxed. But yeah, I also want to get the heavyweight defenses maxed as well. But at that point, it's like, why don't you just go max everything out, right? So I'm really not sure. Town Hall 14 is actually pretty fun. It's not boring. Especially with it's a completely different experience from Town Hall 13, because we've obviously got our pets and a lot more stronger strategies and completely different bases and all of that. So right now I'm kind of more leaning towards max Town Hall 14 before going to 15. But yeah, I don't really know. So yeah, but I'll think about it in the future, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure about the long-term game plan just yet, which is kind of not good. Anyway, let's move to the builder base. So the builder base, there's been a few upgrades. So the Expo is level 4 now, which is great. The battle machine is level 31. I did upgrade it to 1 level, which was a pain because whilst it was upgrading, I obviously couldn't use it, and I had to use alternate armies. Not this army, but oops, I used Boxer Giants instead of Power Peckers, coupled with the Witches, so something like that, right? But the hero was the Battlecopter, which was so bad. The Battlecopter is just trash. I really don't like using it. Especially with that army. So yeah, those I think I dropped down to like 3,500 trophies. I'm back up to 3,800 now, which is good. But yeah, it was just not fun. Whilst the battle machine was under upgrade. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. Over on this side, the giant cannon's upgrading to level 5. I do not want to go back there, but yeah. Any other major upgrades? I guess the remaining one is just the Night Witch. I've been continuing upgrading it to level 20. It's very close to being level 20, just 2 more levels to go, which is very, very nice to kind of know. In about 9 days or so, it's going to be fully maxed, which is fantastic news, because then we can start to, I think what I'm going to do is actually, once Night Witch is maxed, I'm going to upgrade the battle machine, 4 more levels, which will take like about a month, and then what I can do is start upgrading the Power Pecker, or I could alternate, or like switch between the Power Pecker and the battle machine, or maybe I could even upgrade the Power Pecker first and then upgrade the battle machine. And it's really, I don't really mind what I choose. The Power Pecker is obviously a very strong troop. In fact, I think I'm going to upgrade the Power Pecker first before I upgrade the battle machine, because you can use the Power Pecker whilst it's upgrading, but that's not the same with the battle machine. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade the Power Pecker after the Night Witch. And that will be my builder elixir, and then the rest of the builders will be upgrading gold-based structures, which is completely fine. So maybe one builder on the giant cannon, maybe, yeah, and then another one on a crusher, and yeah, we'll just work it out from there. But yeah, once this giant cannon is complete, I'm going to upgrade some walls because it's maxed out builder elixir. I don't want to waste any build elixir. That would not be good. Yeah, so upgrade some walls and then maybe put it back on the giant cannon. I think that'll be pretty good. And then this builder that's on the Expo will be on the Crusher, because the Expo is maxed after level 5. Once it gets to level 5, it's maxed. So probably going to upgrade one Crusher at a time. Takes a week for each Crusher, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, I guess that's the game plan for Builder Base. And yeah, so that's about it for this video. We can take a look at Clan Wars. Our clan's not been doing too good recently. We're down to 35 members because a lot of people were inactive, and I decided to kick them out, but no one's joining the clan now, which sucks. But it is what it is. So yeah, you can see our not so good. The past 4 wars, 3 of them we lost, but I'm not too stressed about that. It is the clan's not really at its peak right now, but we can make it work. And War League is not too far away, actually. It's 10 days from now, which is pretty close. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, hopefully our clan does get a little bit better by then, but yeah, until then, we really just gotta hope for the best. Why don't we go for an attack? Let's do an attack for this video. Yeah, why not? Right now I'm kind of trying to get a lot of loot, because obviously I want to upgrade my unicorn. And I can't do that without Dark Elixir. But I also want to get some footballs so I can complete the Clash with Haaland event. This is a good base, actually. I don't really need gold, I don't think. Actually, I'm going to upgrade a Builder's Hut, but the Builder's Huts are cheap, so yeah, let's go for this base. Why not? It is a Town Hall 15, but all the defense, except for the one, yeah, let's go for this base. So 1, 2, 3. Deploy the blimp. Once the blimp starts to get really heavily damaged, so right about there, let's deploy the invisibility spell. Another invisibility spell, double clone, rage, another invisibility spell. Another one. Another one. Hopefully you guys get the Town Hall, do you? It's gonna be close. Yep, you're gonna get the Town Hall. That's okay. Now what we do is one baby dragon on either side for funneling. Yeah, so the main that I don't like that air sweeper, but I suppose what we can do is kind of, let's send the king on this side. There's not really any major defenses except for the fast-paced archer tower, but that's fine. Let's send in balloons. All our e-dragons, just spam them, and I don't really care. And you know what? Let's deploy our royal champion. The king actually did not go all the way there, which is not really what I wanted. Let's activate the giant gauntlet. Okay, make sure to not get knocked out by that single target Inferno Tower. There's a tornado trap there, which sucks. As long as the E-Dragons and everything get... Okay, this might be a 3-star. It's just that Expo, which is... oh, that Seeking Air Mine just killed that E-Dragon, which is not good. I think this is a 3-star. Yeah, it's a 3-star. Wow. Wow. What? I did not expect to come into this base with a 3-star. Wow, okay. I don't know if that was just pure luck. Or if E-Dragons are actually not a bad troop. Because I've always been like, oh yeah, E-Dragons, they suck. And they're only for new, like dummy players to use. But wow, that was a 3-star. Wow, okay. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. We got a 3-star in this video. That's very surprising. Yeah, so I literally have like nothing to say. let's go, I guess. Yeah, there we go. We 3-starred a Town Hall 15 as a Town Hall 14 with no Queen and no Warden. That is crazy. What? And the E-Dragons are level 4. Nah, that's radical. Okay, well, there we go. We got a 3-star. We've got a million elixir, nearly 11,000 dark elixir. Wow, that's fantastic. And we got some footballs. Well, there we go. That's a nice way to end the video. We got some glowy ore as well. Fantastic. Wow, okay. I'm definitely going to work on this attack strategy then. You know, get more practice in so we can make sure to get those 3 stars every time, I guess. Maybe I should add myself back into wars. Because that felt really easy. I think that was pure luck, by the way. I was going into that base thinking that I was just gonna get like a 2-star. Okay, well, yeah, that's a fantastic attack. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna try my best to like get more of those, I guess. But yeah, anyway, this is probably gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy watching this video. I really did not expect to get a 3-star there, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, let's just request for some troops. There we go. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you didn't, make sure to hit it anyway because you'll be very cool. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.